41 minutes past the hour, the Department of Homeland Security has joined the search for two military trainees from Afghanistan who are AWOL from Moody Air Force Base in South Georgia. Now, both of these men were nearing the end of their year-long training. They were due to return to Afghanistan soon. CNN military analyst, retired Lieutenant General Mark Hertling, joining us now. Should we be concerned, General Hertling?
I don't believe we should, Christy. This is an interesting dynamic which takes place more than a lot of people know, where foreign officers and non-commissioned officers come to the United States, get a look around, they see the niceties of the West, and they want to stay. Both of these individuals have been training in the United States for over 2 years. They had some language training in San Antonio, and then they've had a year's worth of pilot training on the A-29 Super Tucano airplane, which they're taking back to Afghanistan with them. And I think what you've seen is they're at the very end of their training. Now they want to stay. They don't want to go back to their homeland.
Okay, so you don't think they're a threat to the U.S., but what legal threat might there be to them?
Well, and that's an important point to make. I don't think there'll be a legal threat to the U.S., but you can never put that aside. There always is a possibility that these individuals might be doing something. I don't think that's the case. But the legal threat to them is when they are found and collected up and sent back to their country, they could go into jail. I'm certainly certain that they're going to be kicked out of their military. But I'm also concerned, as all military guys are, when they lose elements of their command and don't quite know where they are, that they might also be hurt. You know, they left the base Friday before a weekend. Everything was okay. So the very fact that the base personnel don't know where they are, it could be an AWOL or they could be hurt somewhere. So I think that's of concern as well.
You said that this is somewhat common, or it has certainly happened. What kind of steps did the military take to prevent people from disappearing just when it comes time to go home?
Well, and I'll talk from my own experiences in Europe. When I was commanding in Germany, we used to have all different kinds of nations coming to our training bases in Grafenwehr and conducting training. Most of them were stationed in barracks. We like to give them free reign of not only the barracks, but the outside communities. The Germans were very happy about that. But sometimes they would go downtown and find, the pleasures of the West, as it were. But, really you tell the host nation, in this case, the United States and Homeland Security, when you have allied or foreign officers training, just to make sure that they are aware of them. The city of Valdosta knew about this. I'm sure most of the population around Moody Air Force Base did not pay attention to it until these individuals went AWOL. But when they did, I think the police department were immediately informed and started the search. There's an acknowledgement that they're there, but not much else beyond that. And most of the foreign nationals that are training in the United States or in overseas bases are given free reins of not only the base, but the local community.
All righty. Lieutenant General Mark Hertling, always appreciate your insight, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Christy.
All right, aboard. I'm the leading state sponsor of terrorism.